Yes, now bless now. Check 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't forget the rest. Now, Des, King of the Pit TV, signing in live and large once again. Right at you. Yo, we're listening to the Pretenders self-titled record today. I got a recommendation for this one. We are listening to the remastered record, so this won't be the original, but it should sound better than the original as it is a 2018 remaster. Now, I have never, ever listened to this band in my entire life. I don't know what to expect. I have heard the name referenced once or twice through my lifetime, but I still couldn't tell you what tunes they did or, just absolutely anything regarding this band. So this is completely fresh, completely new. I will be honest in regards to my opinion, so you never know. I might not actually like the music, but there was something that drew me to checking this record out. So I might have an affinity of some sort with it, alright? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get locked and loaded. If you want to hear and view all of my album listens alongside ratings and overviews, post-listen, you can have a look down there. You'll get access to everything the moment I record it, as opposed to hearing the first song months on down the line, you know what I mean? And then having to wait track by track. So support your boy if you're into that. Let's get straight into it. This one's entitled Precious. I apologise in advance if the playlist is a little bit jumbled up or potentially misses a song or two. I just find what I find on YouTube. I don't do the research, people. I don't have the time to do that, unfortunately, but I'm happy to listen to what I can find. So this is Precious. Let's go. Let me start by saying we've got a eclectic group of individuals on the front cover here. I don't know who is, to be honest, but we got like a little greaser rock and roller looking fella here. We got like, I don't know, what's this, like new wave punk rock goddess here. We got a fella in a suit here looking smart. Oh, we got Rod Stewart here. We got Rod Stewart's brother here. Let's keep it moving. Sounded a bit like the Ramones. They start that guitar tone and the rhythm. Let's go. Two chords.
I like the way you cross the street, 'cause you're precious. Moving through the Cleveland heat, how precious. You're taking nights and all the kicks are so precious. But you know I was shitting bricks, 'cause I ain't precious. Make me wanna.
Cool energy, cool tempo. I hope the band keeps up this energy, to be honest, because this is quite enjoyable, quite badass, quite rock and roll vibes to it. You know what I mean? Quite rebellious in nature. Yeah. What more can I say? Let's keep it moving.
It made me make it. Oh, so mean.
Come on.
He split the 5th and Euclid Avenue was real precious. Hotel still incoming into view. How precious. It's a pity that you bruised my hip, 'cause I'm precious. You shouldn't let your manners slip. You're too precious. Make me wanna.
Disregarding the heavy effect on the guitar, would you call that a flanger? Or is it a flanger or is it chorus? I don't even know. I think it's a flanger, right? Disregarding that element to it, it's quite a punk rock, what would you call this? Is this pre-chorus section? Or is this the chorus section? That do that just descending, falling, tumbling. The guitar line is very punk rock. Little bit of rock and roll here.
Oh, we went around and bound and bound and bound and bound to show it. Oh, we want to do it on the pavement. Oh, maybe I'm gonna have a baby.
That backing vocal was nice there. Listen to that.
Maybe I'm gonna have a baby. Oh, we was a do it. Oh, we do it all night.
I was going to say it was a very faint lead guitar, but we're blending it in. It's like an ambulance passing you by. Inventive band.
I was feeling kind of ethereal, 'cause I had my eye on your imperial, your soul. Now Howard the Duck and Mr. Stress both stayed trapped in a world that they never made. But not me, baby, I'm too precious, had to fuck off. It made me wanna.
That's pretty rock and roll. There's a good phrasing. The band as a whole is quite inventive with what they're doing. They put things in the right places, and they are coming up with some good ideas. Good ideas. It all sounds good.
It made me wanna. It made me make it. Oh, it's so mean.
Is the front woman playing an instrument? Because it's a 4-piece on the front cover. Unless there's only one guitar in the band. One 6-string, one bass guitar, and a fella's on drums, and the woman's fronting it. Which, with the amount of texture within the actual audio recording, I assume that they do have another member of the band on an instrument. So does the woman play summit? Does she play on the bass guitar? What? Come on. That was good. That was good. That was a good tune. Yeah, we're definitely in for a few twists and turns on this record. 2 minutes 29, this next song. You know that pleases me. That's a good song length. Let's keep it moving, people. Dez, King of the Pit TV, signing in live and large. I'm not here to advertise Uber Eats. Dude, did you know if you want to deliver for Uber, you have to pay, what is it, like delivery food insurance or something like that? I wanted to make a couple of quid after my work. Do Deliveroo, but I thought, screw that. I'm not going to pay for the right to make, you know what I mean, whatever you make. Dez, King of the Pit TV, regardless. This is The Phone Call. We're listening to The Pretenders. This is track 2 of 12. Let's bounce straight into it. Come on. Her phrasing is quite interesting. So much of it is offbeat, and it sounds a bit jarring, but it kind of works. It's nice. It's a nice change.
Is a word. Listen to it.
Somebody used to know that time ago.
This is an execution. Voices that I hear again. It sounds like callbacks. When dudes are horsed out fox.
Same when you lost to the run, that shit ain't no fun.
there's not necessarily any hook with this song. It's structured quite oddly, I would say. It's quite an odd structured song. With Precious, we did have a few odd bits and bobs as far as the structure goes, but it kind of made sense. This one, on the other hand, especially this extension of this da 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 da, like bridged middle section, quite odd. I've said this like time ago, but there's something so much better about how the studio dealt with the drums back in the 70s and even the 80s to some degree. I think it started going a bit extra with the production in the 80s for the most part, for at least the music we've been listening to. But there's a nice organic feel, nice organic miking. They don't have to be on the beat every single beat. They're not using the technology to make it sound like it's a bloody machine on the drums. You know what I mean? Nice organic sound. You can hear the whole timbre, the organic timbre of the drum kit. You can hear the player playing. You know what I mean? As opposed to it just being perfect and it just being dry. I like this. Sounds like a band. Come on.
This is Mercy's mission. You'll find a schedule underneath the door. All the arrangements have been made. Major expenses are paid as you go.
Get the last details on a horse in the bed.
That was an odd number, that. Yeah, that was an odd number. I like the riff. I like the energy. But there wasn't much to hold on to. There wasn't much to hang on to, was there? I mean, the vocal line was a little bit muffled. The presentation of the vocal line, and that was a little bit confusing, to say the least, because I, at this point, aren't really able to tell you what was said. You know what I mean? I'd have to re-listen and really pay attention. Because the way it came in, and it was introduced, and the way it flowed, I wasn't able to hang on to the words, to be fair with you. But let's keep it moving, people. Des, King of the Pit TV, we're kicking back. We're listening to the Pretenders. This one is Up the Neck. Let's go. You know what? It'd help if I put the volume on, right? This is Up the Neck. Come on.
My senses running amok, bewildered and deluded. Have I been hit by a truck? When my tongue lay inside his teeth, felt like the time in the womb. But I woke up with a headache with my skull.
I like that guitar ringing off with the heavy echo applied to it. That's made me think I've got to get back to the Smiths. So if you're watching this, people, I'll do the Smiths' second album sometime soon if you're into that, alright?
Alone in the room, I got down on the floor with my head pressed between my knees. Under the bed with my teeth sunk into my own flesh. I said, baby, oh sweetheart.
The guitarist knows his way around, I assume he uses pedals, right? Because section to section we spruce the guitar up with something new. That's a recurring theme in these last three songs.
girl, a kiss to a slug. Something was sticky on the shag rug. Look at the time. I remember the way he groaned, moved with an animal skill. I rubbed my face in the sweat that ran down his chest. It was all very run of the mill, but I noticed a sense.
Okay, a little bit of criticism from my end, yeah. As far as the vocal line goes, it is inventive, it is unique, it is different, and it does keep you listening out because you don't know what's going to come next, and I think that's very appealing. But I like rhyming schemes. I like it to be easier, you know. I like that. I like it to rhyme and to have some sort of cadence and some sort of perfect finish, you know, and have some sort of idea as to where the lyrical content is going, as opposed to just sort of drifting off in one direction and then drifting towards another. Like, it seems to be a little bit freeform at times, and I'm not the biggest fan of that. I like it to be dumbed down a bit. I personally think good songwriting does have a obvious start and an obvious end, so it can bring the listener in, i.e. me, and I don't feel stupid trying to keep up with it and feel a little bit let down when, you know, the last line is like doesn't flow with the line that precedes it and so forth. So, you know, this sort of songwriting, if she had a rhyming scheme with the same presentation, I would prefer it.
Just started to change somehow. His face was berserk and the veins bulged on his brow. I said, baby, oh, sweetheart.
I like a higher frequency vocal as well. Like, I know so far it's been a little bit spooky wordy sort of vibe, which is pretty badass, pretty rock and roll. But it sounds like she does have a really good voice in that register. I would like to hear her sing a little more in there. I like that lead bit. Would you call that a guitar solo? I guess you could call that a guitar solo, really. I like that lead bit. That was quite tasty.
To lust, abuse of facility, blackmailed emotions confused, the demon and devotee. I was sure his intentions were sweet, and that mine was his way. Shot in the dark when your coins on the well. I got out in the hall with my teeth in my head, up to my neck, and I said, dead. I said, baby, oh, sweetheart.
This ain't your standard conventional band. This is a good band because what they do really well. What they do really well, but they don't play by the rule book. They definitely don't play by the rule book. I mean, what you hear instrumentally speaking works out, sounds very pleasing and is quality, but structurally speaking, they're not playing by the rule book here. What the hell is that? That sounds like a cartoon karate chop. You hear that? little bit of dissonant licking away there at the end. Let's keep it moving. This next one's about me, Tattooed Love Boys. This has got a good title. I reckon this is a good number. Here, let's play a game, right? Let's do oh, what is it? Oh, Bruce's Price is Right. Price is Right. So you have to guess, is it going to be more views or less views than this one? All right. So this is 9.7k views. Of course, as we get further down into the record, there's more chance of it being lesser because of people dropping off, but people will just search for the one hits, which will spike their view count on them particular songs. So, Tattooed Love Boys, I'm going to say higher. And if I get this right, I win £5,000, so I'm going to say higher, alright? Let's see if I'm right. Oh, I've just lost. I've just lost first try. Des, King of the Pit TV, signing in. Here, we're playing Bruce's Price is Right with the view counts. As we go through the record, we're gonna guess whether it's gonna be higher or lower on the view count. And I've lost already. Already lost the game, 1-0. Alright, so this one's entitled Tattooed Love Boys. We're listening to the Pretenders' self-titled debut record, the remastered version. It's an interesting listen. I've got a lot to talk about as far as listening to each song, so that is good. Gives you food for thought. And I'm trying to find that song that appeals to me. Alright, that's what I'm doing right now. Let's go, Tattooed Love Boys. And that blew me straight in the head. That brilliant tempo. The shaker's going mad. I like that lead guitar. I like the chord progression. Da, 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 da. Little bit Walking on Sunshine-esque, eh? Let's go.
To the 20 joys around her heart's black and blue, the two love boys. I tore my knees up getting to you cause I needed to find out what the thing was for. I've been reading, man, time came to explore. I went ain't fire cause I thought like I liked it. Little tease, but I didn't mean it. But you mess with a good stall, you gotta pay. Yeah. A good time was guaranteed for one and all. The tattoos, target practice in the hall while waiting for their number to get called out. I found out what the wait was about. I was a good time, yeah. I got pretty good at changing time.
Who is this front woman? I'm gonna have a little search here. Do I actually know who this front woman is right now? I feel like I should know. What's her name? Pretenders. When I search Pretenders, Pretenders lead singer is the first thing that comes up. Chrissy Hind. Christine Ellen Hind is an American musician, founding member and lead vocalist. She's the guitarist. Okay, so that answers my question. What I had earlier. And she still remains one of the two remaining original members alongside the drummer Martin Chambers. Alright. Right, cool. What happened to the singer of the Pretenders? Farndon was in the midst of forming a new band when he was found dead on the 14th of April 83 by his wife after taking heroin and passing out. Farndon had drowned in his bathtub, leaving Pretenders with only 2 living members. Who's that then? Is that somebody who we're seeing on the screen right now? Rock and roll. Heroin in a bathtub, we've heard that one before. Rock and roll. Let's go, Tattooed Love Boys.
Upstairs,
Shout out to Chrissy Hind.
bro. I shot my mouth off and you showed me what that hole was for. Now.
Energy. Come on. I don't really like the stutter too much on this riff. It just comes in a little too early, doesn't it? It all works together, but for me, 4 to the floor, 4/4. That's me. I'm a simple dude, people. I'm a simple dude.
Now I see you.
Although that bridge section there was full of energy, I like that a lot. Really aggressive guitar playing, Jonah.
All impressed and have fun, dance, got paint and stick. I love the scars, lumps and bumps, you love boys. Have got you where I used to lay. Well, I'm too bad, but you don't know what they say. Stop sniffling. You're gonna make some plastic surgeon a rich man. Over the prestige and the glory. Another human interest story. You are that.
Cool, that was a good tune. That was my favourite vibe. Out of the song so far. I like that. I like the soundscape they created with the lead guitar, the rhythm, the chord progression. Them shakers going mad. Great tempo. Almost an overpowering tempo. It was a right shin shaker. That one, it rock and roll. Come on, Space Invader. Des, King of the Pit TV. This one's entitled Space Invader, track 5 of 12. We're listening to Pretender self-titled. Of course, we're listening to the remaster. Alright, little audio file here. Well, I'm not too much of an audio file. These headphones could do with a little upgrade, but come on, people. Space Invader, let's go. Boop. Yeah, I'd be on keys in this band. If this band had a fella on, or a woman, on the keyboards, dude, the sound would be crazy, because they're already conjuring some great ideas, some very inventive, artistic, and melodic and harmonic and all of this stuff, ideas in this band. Man, imagine if they had someone on keys, that'd be crazy. That's a clean guitar bit. Oh, that lead guitar's going mad. I like these lead guitar lines going on here, which sort of faded into the background with these overlapping stretched chords. Now this band just jams out, don't they? This band just knows how to jam out. Sounds like he's hitting the bass guitar there, isn't it? Dun, 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 dun. Sounds like there's some degree of slap on there. Not slap bass, but a little bit of a percussive hit on the bass guitar as opposed to finger styling or picking it. little instrumental number, this one then, eh? Little instrumental number, eh? Cheeky. Oh, imagine, you would not get this with any sort of like industry pushed record at this point. Harry Styles ain't gonna come out with a instrumental. Bloody, even the Foo Fighters, something like that, they're not gonna come out with an instrumental. They're not gonna spend the time to do an instrumental, are they? Their handlers, the record label, be like, what the fuck you doing? The fuck you doing? Write as a hit song. Write as a hit song. Then again, this might be before the Pretenders' like real success. This is their debut, innit? So I don't know what label put this out. Rhino owns the rights at the moment. Little Space Invader sample which blends us into the weight, okay. Right, this must be a good tune, 24k views. There's King of the Pit TV signing in live and large. This one is entitled The Wait. We're listening to the Pretenders. We're not plugging Uber Eats. This is the Pretenders' time to shine. Let's be fair. Let's go. Come on. There they go again with that jarred sort of timing. I'm not saying it's bad, but I'd hold on just for a little bit extra, maybe.
Den lights hurt. Oh, gonna hurt some. Child. Gonna hurt some. Walk my baby. Something way child, bruised by child, pressed by child hurts.
I'll be fair, I don't like the timing of that guitar riff, that da-da-da-da-da-da. When that comes in too early for me. I want to hear dun da-da-da-da-da-da. Or if it was earlier, how'd it go? So right now it goes dun da-da-da-da-da. But I want it to go dun. Oh, fuck it. I don't know. Shout out to the Pretenders. What do I know? What do I
Child, stay onto the street, light and best child, only boy tonight, kick the wall, turn the street and back again. Oh boy, you've been forgotten. Child, stay onto the street, light best child, only boy tonight, kick the wall, turn the street and back again. Oh boy, you've been forgotten.
Yeah, this is sick. That caught me off guard. Let's go back to that. That was great. Is this the front woman riffing out right now on guitar solo? Me and her share the same haircut.
Come childhood. Red child, blue child, think them not hurts. The big child, magic child, book it on out in the book. Oh, that I had some. Child, had some. Whoop my baby. Yeah.
There you go. Great energy. The energy runs throughout this record. Definitely a little cheeky rock and roll, modernised rock and roll record. This one's entitled Stop Your Sobbing. Alright. Basically saying, shut up, stop your bloody sobbing, you moron. Let's keep it moving. Des, King of the Pit TV, track 7 of 12. We're listening to the Pretenders self-titled. This one's entitled Stop Your Sobbing. Come on. Little sweet number.
Yes, it's time for you to stop all of your sobbing. Oh, there's one thing you gotta do to make me still want you. Gotta stop sobbing now, gotta stop sobbing now. Yeah, stop, 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 stop. It is time for you to laugh instead of crying.
I don't know if it's the vocal style or just the songwriting in general, but although it's not stylistically like reggae or ska music, it makes me feel an element of, I don't know, there's a reggae element to it, but I don't know where I'm picking it up from. Where am I picking it up from? You know what I mean? Like a Trojan record sort of vibe.
Keep on trying, oh, there's one thing you gotta do to make me still.
It's like something the Pioneers would do, or, you know, what's his name? You talk away that left me. I would give everything I love. Give up my heart. Who did that? Just to love you. Yeah, let your yeah be yeah. Let your yeah be yeah. And you know me know now.
Want you. Gotta stop sobbing now. Gotta stop sobbing now. Yeah, stop it, stop.
Ken Booth. Ken Booth.
Stop it, stop. Each little tear that falls from your eye makes me want to take you in my arms and tell you to stop all your sobbing.
You think it's gonna be a little romantic number, but she says, stop fucking crying. You emotional git, you're supposed to be strong. What you doing?
There's one thing you gotta do to make me still want you, and there's one thing you gotta know to make me want you so. Gotta stop sobbing now. Gotta stop sobbing now. Yeah, stop, 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 stop. Gotta stop sobbing now. Gotta stop sobbing now. Stop, 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 stop. Gotta stop sobbing now. Gotta stop sobbing now. Stop, stop, gotta stop sobbing now. Gotta stop sobbing now. Stop, don't wait, stop.
On a side note, I've been listening to a few self-help books, just the classics, just revising some of the classics. Yeah, I started off with Think and Grow Rich, which I'm about 3/4 through, and I'm audio booking it, people. Like, I got them in book form, but Think and Grow Rich in particular is quite hard to get through. So Think and Grow Rich, and I'm gonna get started on How to Win Friends and Influence People. Anybody read them? Dale Carnegie. He also did one on public speaking and so on and so forth. Yo, leave a comment down below if you've read any of them. They're classics. They're classics, man. You know you're in desperate need to try work some shit out when you're reading How to Win Friends and How to Win Friends and Influence People. All right. Right, so that was Stop Your Sobbing, not by Dale Carnegie and not by Napoleon Hill, that was by The Pretenders. That was a good tune, I like that one, I like the vibe, little romantic number, although with a little bit of a kick up the arse. Stop Your Sobbing, sick to death of it, you little baby. Let's keep it moving, we've got Kid next. Des, King of the Pit TV, we're listening to The Pretenders, self-titled remaster. This one's entitled Kid. Let's go, people. Sounds like a little Blondie instrumental.
Kid, what changed your mood? You got all sad, so I feel sad too. I think I know
Cheeky little walking bass line.
some things never outgrow. You think it's wrong, I can tell you do. How can I explain? You don't want me to. Kid, my only kid, you look so small, you've gone so quiet. I know you know what I'm about, I won't deny it, but you forget, you don't understand, you've turned your head, you dropped my hand, all my sorrow, all my blues, all my
Sound like shiny happy people there, didn't it? Great guitar. That was some of the tastiest lick I've ever heard. Dude. This is so chill. That guitar solo is sick. Yo, fuck it, I'm gonna say it. That's one of the best guitar solos I've ever heard in my entire life. And I've heard a lot of guitar solos. That is one of the best guitar solos I've ever heard. You say full of grace? I kind of thought she said full of gays, cover your face. What's all that about? Full of gays, cover your face. I'm not even gonna crack no jokes. Not the sake of this wonderful front woman. All right.
Kid, gracious kid, your eyes are blue.
Yo, one of the biggest judgments I cast upon these albums is how easy is it to listen through to. Some of them I get so bored. I listened to Dead Kennedys the other day, the second record, and dude, I was so bored by halfway. It was just painful to get through. This record is nice and easy. I mean, now I'm going to take a little coffee break, alright? Because I've got a 6-minute 25 tune coming up, and that's going to be a mission. But getting through up until this point has been so simple. I was actually going to go have my little coffee break after track 6 because it was middle of the record. But I thought, let's just hang on a little. And I ended up just hearing the best guitar solo of my life on track 8, Kid. That was really good. So we've got Private Life next, people. Hold on. You know who your boy is, it's me. Let's keep it cool, calm and relaxed. We're listening to The Pretenders, one love. Yes, now, bless now, don't forget the rest now, people. Yes, I am back. Yes, that coffee I just had, I did spill on my top. So looking a little less presentable than I initially was. This one is Private Life. We're listening to The Pretenders self-titled track 9 of 12. Let's bididdly bop. Come on. Little reggae number, yeah? Few reggae flavours.
Private life drama, baby, leave me out.
That vocal line was a bit random there, don't you think?
Private life drama, baby, leave me out.
The way it's produced.
Private life drama, baby, leave me out.
Out of everyone on the front cover, who represents you the most? I think I'm this guy. I gotta be this little greaser rock and roller dude. I gotta be him. With jacket on, giving it the... He's practiced this pose. Side on. The alluring glance. Come on.
Private life.
He looks like... I don't know, he looks a little bit surprised actually. He looks like he's been talking to his mate and he's heard someone breaking into his car. So he's turned his head to look at him and he's looking directly at me. Here, want me, mate?
Drama, baby, leave me. Jelly glond with your theatrics, your acting's a drag. It's okay on TV cause you can turn it off, but don't try me. Yes, your marriage is a tragedy, but it's not my concern. I'm very superficial, I hate anything official. Private life, mama, baby, leave me out.
That's tasty, that.
Private life, drama, baby, leave me out.
Oh, ain't it mad how, like, when you turn the tempo down a little bit, for some strange reason, you have to extend the tune to, like, 6 minutes? You know what I mean? The slower it is, the longer the song has to be. I don't know why that goes hand in hand. Of course, the measures of the song are extended a little more so 32 bars at a lower tempo will take more time than some at a higher tempo, but regardless. Basically what I would try to say is this song's a bit slow. I like the up-tempo stuff. This is a bit... I'm only a minute and 30 in. Could change. Who knows?
Private life, mama, baby, leave me out.
Who do you reckon they're pretending to be?
Private life, mama, baby, leave me out. No sentimental gestures only bore me to death. You've made a desperate appeal, now save your breath.
You see, that's what I'm talking about in regards to two lines with the same rhyming scheme. That flowed a lot better than what we may have heard, you know what I mean, given the sort of disjointed cadences some of these phrases and verse sections have been having. That flew pretty well.
Attachment to obligation through guilt and
And yes, people, I am a professional critic, trust me.
red shit that's so wet. And your sex life complications are not my fascinations. Private life drama, baby, leave me out.
Stop. I like that bit.
Private life drama, baby, leave me. Private life drama, baby, leave me out. Private
Them backing vocals are the best part of this song, in my opinion.
life drama, baby, leave me out. Ask me for
That was tasty. I like that. I like that. It felt like it wanted to just fall apart at any moment. That was tight. I like that. I like
advice.
that.
I said use the door, but you're still clinging to somebody you deplore. And now you want to use me for emotional blackmail. I just feel pity when you lie, contempt when you cry. Private life drama, baby, leave me out. Private life drama, baby, leave me out. Private life, leave me out. Private life drama, baby, leave me out.
Been about 3 different solo sections in this tune. Yeah, it's a vibe. I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna say they could have shortened it down to 3 minutes, but realistically, you know what? I'll go against my normal urge to discredit. This is a nice change from what we've heard so far in the record. It's a nice change of pace. So fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, you know, initially when someone recommended The Pretenders, I thought it was them lot who sung I Would Walk, what is it, 500 miles or something like that. I thought it was them.
Private life drama, baby, leave me out. Your private life drama, baby, leave me out.
That was it, little dubby reggae-esque number. Let's keep it moving. Brass in Pocket next, people. Des, King of the Pit TV, signing in. We're listening to Brass in Pocket, track 10 or 12. We're listening to the Pretenders' self-titled record, the 2018 remastered, to be exact. Okay, so let's see if we pick up the tempo from that last tune, right? We've been hearing some we've been listening to some up-tempo numbers all the way through, realistically up until Stop Your Sobbing, where it slowed down a bit, and then Brass in Pocket. Let's go.
Got this in
I think I've heard this one before. I remember that guitar line. I think I've heard this.
pocket. Got that.
That is tight guitar.
I'm gonna use it. Intention. I feel
This one's got to have a couple of spins on the radio to this day, right? I swear I've heard this one before. It's that guitar line. But you've got the chords sound lovely. That little slide picking in the background, that sounds tight as hell. That really good guitars.
I'm gonna use it. Intention. I'm feeling mental. Gonna make you notice. Got motion, restrained emotion. I've been diving.
Yeah, this is a vibe. This has got to have been synced to a movie. Yo, leave a comment down below if this has been put to a movie before, or a film as we call it in Britain, because it's got that soundscape vibe. It's got that soundtrack vibe, you know?
It's a leaning, no reason. Just seems so pleasing. Gonna make you.
I mean, it's not going well for the main character looking out of the window, driving away. And then we'll have like a collage, if you would call it a collage, like a compilation of different ideas, you know what I mean, shooting to a year in the future with this song and then the background, showing the development of this character.
Notice. Gonna use my arms.
If anybody wants to sort me out a new jumper, which I've just stained with coffee, have a look at the link in the description. Alright, support your boy.
Gonna use my legs. Gonna use my style. Gonna use my side step. Gonna use my fingers. Gonna use my imagination. 'Cause I gonna make you see. There's nobody else here. No one like me. I'm special. So special. I gotta have some of your attention. Give it to me. I got rhythm. I can't miss a beat.
I got rhythm, I can't miss a beat, come on.
And you skank. Sorry. Got something. When can I tell? Gonna make you notice. Gonna use my arms. Gonna use my legs. Gonna use my style. Gonna use my side step. Gonna use my fingers. Gonna use my imagination. 'Cause I gonna make you see.
Little cowbell in there, you hear that?
There's nobody else here. No one like me. I'm special.
I love that. I love that. I'm special. You know what I mean? That's so simple, but I don't think I've ever heard that in a song before. I'm special. And then it call and response. So special. I love that. I love that. I love that.
So special. I gotta have some of your attention. Give it to me, 'cause I gonna make you see. There's nobody else here.
This is an amazing tune. This won't be the last time I hear this song. This is a great tune.
No one like me. I'm special. So special. I gotta have some of your attention.
Come on.
Give it to me.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba.
And when you walk,
Great tune. Great tune. Brilliant. Brilliant. That's the best tune on the record. That's the best tune on the record. That is the best tune. Now, I don't know if I'm sort of like gassing it up a bit because I'm more familiar with this and I'm biased, but that's a great tune. Right, we've got Lovers of Today coming up next. Des, King of the Pit TV, signing in. I don't know who Simon is, but he's got a message. You won't be able to hear it because I've just muted the guy. We're listening to The Pretenders. This is track 11 of 12. We're just listening to Brass in Pocket, which is an absolute brilliant song. It's one of them songs that just rings a bell and you're like, I've heard this before, but you will never know where it came from unless you're a fan of The Pretenders. Right, this one's Lovers of Today. Let's go. A little solemn number, maybe.
I tried to talk to my baby.
A little bluesy, yeah?
I said no, baby, please don't cry.
Yeah, sounding a little like Aerosmith, you know?
No,
Yeah, I'll do some Aerosmith reactions, to be fair. I've never delved into Aerosmith. That'd be sick.
no, baby, please. All of the leaves come down every time babies cry. All of the leaves come down. I put my arms on my baby.
I put my arms on my
I said, hush, baby, sleep tight now.
Sleep tight now.
Hush, baby, sleep. All of the birds start to sing every time babies dream. All of the birds start to sing.
I'll tell you now, right, the Pretenders do the upbeat songs better. Their slower songs, they don't tick the box like the faster ones do. I like the rock and roll. Or the songwriter. The songwriter songs are good. These slower, more soulful, more, reeled back tunes.
Nobody wants to see lovers of today happy so soon. They're going to part. Nobody wants to be with someone. So
With this one being track number 11, track 12 still relatively long at 5 minutes 24. I'm hoping that we pick the pace up a bit. I'm hoping. Fingers crossed. I don't want another slow one. We had Private Life not so long back. Brass in Pocket raised the levels to sort of even everything out. I need another banger for that last one, Mystery Achievement. This one, drags a bit.
they'll be there with their broken heart. I kiss the eyes of my baby. I say dream, 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 baby, all night long. Dream, dream, dream all the night. All of the stars in the skies twinkle on baby's eyes. All of the stars in the sky.
Have you seen how she's gone from a singing voice? She did the first half of the record, or a little bit longer than the first half of the record, with this spoken word sort of rock and roll sort of style vocal, and now in these last so many songs, she's started to sing a little better, and she sounds better of a singer, in my opinion, as opposed to like the spoken word-esque element to her approach at times. Nice little harmonic ring off there. I thought that was to finish the track. I'm quite upset that we're continuing on it even more. This is a drag to me. This isn't for me. Cheeky little fade out to the end. I'll leave that there. That was my least favourite tune on the record. That was my least favourite tune. There was nothing that sold that track to me, really. I'd take it out and replace it with a 3-minute track and a 2-minute 50 track. 2-minute 30 track, actually. You know what I mean? Get the tempo up and running again. That's what I'd do. We got Mystery Achievement. Des, King of the Pit TV signing in. We're going to finish this record. We've been listening to the Pretenders, alright? If this garners enough attention, then, you know, I'll do another Pretenders record, because there's a lot to talk about. It's not like I'm running out of ideas here. Each and every tune has got heaps of different elements that differ from the last track and so on and so forth. Anyway, this is Mystery Achievement. I've just heard the tempo on the drum, so I think we're in for a good one. I don't want to hear a slow one to finish the record off. I want to hear a bit more up-tempo, a bit more of a foot tapper. This is Mystery Achievement. Let's go. Shout out to all the Pretenders fans. Sounds like, which I will also do a reaction to be honest with you. I might start doing a bit of Britpop. Oh, what's it called? Primal Scream. Get your rocks off, da da da. Also sounds like Stone Roses. Boom, boom, bit high tempo. Boom, boom, ba da da da. Down, down, you bring me down. You know the one. Come on. It's early days, but I might have heard this one on the radio. Maybe. Must have been a radio edit. 5 minutes 23 is long to hear on the radio. Nah, I've not heard this.
I've got no trophies on display, I signed them away. I mean, what the heck? All of your promises. Don't fill me with pride, no. I just wanna get out on the floor and do the Cuban slide. Slide, slide, slide. But every day, oh, every night time I find mystery achievements, yeah, on my mind, on my mind. Every day, every night time I feel.
When you think about it, the word every day is quite powerful, isn't it? From a songwriting perspective, every day could be used in a lot of context, and it's very powerful. Every day. Every single day. Every day. Constant, consistent. Whatever you're trying to get across, which is every day, holds weight, regardless of what it is.
Mystery achievements, yeah, so hungry.
Come on.
Mystery achievements. Where's my sandy beach? Yeah.
Love that little guitar there, that's tight.
I had my dreams like everybody else, but they're out of reach. I said right out of reach. I could ignore you. Your demands are running late. I got no tears on my ice cream, but you know me. I love pretending, but every day, every time I find, yeah, mystery achievements, yeah, on my mind, on my mind. But every day, every time I feel, yeah, mystery achievements, yeah, so hungry.
Ooh. I've never heard a trade-off like that before. Not in this manner. Bassline there just being the glue, holding that together as the guitar comes out to do its thing, the drum comes out to do its thing. I'd be happy if this was the outro and they dragged this on. This is groovy, this I like it. But every day, every night time I find, yeah, mystery achievements, yeah, on my mind, on my mind. And every day, oh, every night time I feel, yeah, mystery achievements, yeah, so hungry. There's been some fantastic guitar lines on this record. I mean, they have been all over the place, but there's been some really good ideas. Really mature playing at times. Come on. Good tune, good tune. There we go. Finished the record. Bada bing, bada bum, people. There you go. You got what you wanted, right? So, I'm going to leave that there. If you want me to give you a overview of what I thought of this record and go into a little more detail and give this record a rating, alongside you get access to all the full listens and reviews from the moment I record them, yeah? You're not waiting months on end just for the potential that one song you want to hear is coming up. Down below in the description, alright? That's how you support your boy. I'm signing out, people, so until next time,